Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and I'm here in beautiful Atlantic City on the iconic, historic Atlantic City Boardwalk for part 2 of the 2022 Atlantic City Burger Challenge. Now, if you missed part 1, I suggest you put this on pause and check out part 1 first, so you'll know what we're talking about when we pick a winner at the end of this video. In part 1, we checked out, I think, 5 restaurants, and I will go through those very briefly right after this introduction. And then we'll move on to the new contenders this week. And again, at the end of the video, come up with a final winner. You ready? Let's get going. Alrighty, so hopefully you saw part 1, and I'm just going to briefly summarize the contenders in part 1 right here before we move into part 2. First up was the Yard at Bally's Hotel and Casino, where I had a bacon cheddar burger. Next up, a patty melt from Water Dog, also at Bally's Hotel and Casino, now permanently closed. Next up in part 1 was a sliced ribeye steak sandwich at Doherty's Steakhouse and Raw Bar at Resorts Hotel and Casino, and some of you got upset that I was comparing patty melts and steak sandwiches to hamburgers, and well, I can compare apples to oranges because I'm Jeff from New York, and it's my channel. No need for a kerfluffle, people. That looks so good. Next up was literally a raw patty melt from the Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. I always order burgers and patty melts well done. And finally, from part 1, I ordered a hula burger from Mackay at Ocean Casino Resort. The burger had a ginger teriyaki sauce as well as slab bacon and a grilled slice of pineapple. Now on to part 2 of this burger challenge. My first stop, Wahlburgers at Ocean Casino Resort. This is Clarice, the Miss America crown. She's hidden somewhere in all my Atlantic City videos, including this one. If you find her, leave a comment below as far as the timestamp where you found her flashing quickly in the background, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. And a couple shout outs here. Johnny P, who found Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl in the Cromwell video. Not Today Jr., who found Clarice the Miss America crown in the Burger Challenge #1 video. And Deborah Camacho, who found Cabby in the latest Central Park video #7. Congratulations, guys. Of course, not part of this challenge, but for starters, I ordered these spicy cheese and bacon tots, which are crispy tater tots topped with Chef Paul's signature wall sauce, whatever that is, pickled red onions, bacon, spicy cheese sauce, and Parmesan cheese. And for the burger, I ordered the barbecue bacon burger, which is Donnie's choice apparently. And it's a beef burger with white cheddar, bacon, fresh jalapenos, barbecue sauce, and avocado spread. I passed on the avocado spread. The burger itself was very good. It was cooked perfectly, lots of smoky bacon and tons of ooey gooey cheese all over it, and the bun was perfect as well. I don't like a big bun on a burger. The bun should just be a vehicle to get that burger into your mouth. My unsweetened iced tea was $4.95, the loaded tots were $8.95, and the barbecue bacon burger was $13.45. Nice job, Wahlburger. Next up, Bricker's Burger at Showboat. Now, if you guys watch this channel, you know I had policy issues and service issues with Bricker's Burger, but that's not what this video is all about. It's about the food, so how did their burger stack up? I will say the restaurant added a fee, the hotel added a fee, and the service was pretty horrible. So if you haven't seen that video, actually you can check out all these videos on the New York channel. And it's not just Bricker's Burger. I suggest when you eat out lately, just make sure you go over that bill with a fine-tooth comb because, well, lots of restaurants are adding fees that you really don't even know about until you go to pay that bill. So I waited at the to-go window for about, I'm going to say about 30 minutes. They've added a to-go fee of $1, and Showboat added their own fee of $1. Don't know what those are for. And on top of that, I ordered a bacon cheeseburger, and the receipt says cheeseburger, so we'll see what I get. I don't know, it's an experience, right? This line is just not moving. Been here about 10 minutes. I don't think they've opened that window once. I got my bacon cheeseburger minus the bacon in a styrofoam tray in a Have a Nice Day plastic bag. I had to share the table with another party, which is not a problem, but I'm glad the styrofoam tray was substantial because this table hasn't been wiped down in a long time. I have to say, the burger looked really good. I mean, it looked fresh, there was cheese, it was a nice bun, the nice slices of tomato, onion, and lettuce. But when I tasted it, everything seemed tasteless. I don't know if the vegetables were being soaked in water to keep them fresh or what, but nothing had taste in this burger at all. So I think at this point you guys realize Bricker's Burger will not be a winner of this challenge, nor will in part 1 Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall be a winner for their raw patty melt. However, there's a huge difference here. The tater tots at the Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall were delicious and the service was awesome, top-notch service, and they couldn't apologize enough for the patty melt that they served me, and I have every intention of going back there. And the feeling that I got from Bricker's Burger is they really didn't care about the service that I received or the food that I ate as long as I paid that tab with the fees attached. I won't be returning to Bricker's Burgers. Next up, AC Burger Company at Harrah's Hotel and Casino on the Marina side of town. When I posted part 1 of this burger challenge last week, a lot of you mentioned AC Burger Company saying, how could you have missed AC Burger Company? Well, I didn't. It's part of this challenge. It's just in part 2. Patience, people. Patience. I know this is a favorite, and I like the place too. And as you can see by the Christmas tree and poinsettias, this is one of the first places I visited for the challenge this year. Hey, if you're liking this burger challenge, why not give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, subscribe to the New York channel if you haven't done so already. Also, click on that notification bell. It will let you know when new videos are uploaded here on the New York channel, as well as new posts in the community room. While here, I ordered a cheesesteak, a Philly cheesesteak, as well as some onion rings and a unsweetened iced tea. The cheesesteak is a shaved ribeye, caramelized onions, provolone cheese on a hoagie roll. And of course, a side of onion rings. I was feeling a little spicy this evening, so I put a little ground black pepper, some salt, and some hot sauce on my cheesesteak. Something tells me this cheesesteak is going to be delicious. It looks and smells delicious, and I can tell by the bun, which is super fresh and squishy, that I'm going to like this sandwich. Tons of melty, ooey gooey provolone cheese, and those caramelized onions really set this sandwich off. And that hot sauce, which isn't for everyone, but I was just in a spicy mood this evening. It's not something I normally do. I really set the sandwich off as far as giving it a nice kick. And of course, the onion rings were a nice side. The onion rings were cooked perfectly, nice and sweet and tender. I'm really enjoying everything about this meal. The iced tea, $4.99, the onion rings, $8.99, and the delicious cheesesteak, $15.99. Not a bad value either. Next up, and our final contender for the 2022 Burger Challenge, or I should say Burger Cheesesteak Patty Melt Challenge here in Atlantic City, is Broadway Burger Bar at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino. Broadway Burger Bar is located in the quarter of the Tropicana Hotel and Casino, right next to P.F. Chang's. Once again, I ordered a unsweetened iced tea, and for starters, I ordered the Atlantic City famous, often imitated, never duplicated, huge soft pretzel, which comes with 3 dipping sauces: honey mustard, cheese sauce, and caramelized onion spinach dip. Broadway Burger Bar has quite a mac and cheese menu as well, but I forfeited that for this pretzel. Hopefully I made the right decision. It's soft, warm, and bigger than my head. All the burgers are named after New York City locations. I ordered the Madison Square Garden Burger, which is applewood smoked bacon, whiskey-infused barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese, and Cajun onion straws. The pretzel's delicious, and the star of this appetizer, of course, are those 3 dipping sauces. My Madison Square Garden Burger came with shoestring fries, and those Cajun onion straws on top are they just look simply fantastic. A great touch to this burger. It also looks messy, so guess what? That's right, another burger I'm gonna have to cut in half. The burger patty itself is really huge. I didn't get a weight on it, but it's a really big patty, and it's cooked to perfection. Again, I ordered all the burgers and patty melts during this challenge well done, and this one is well done, cooked perfectly, and that barbecue sauce is super good. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I really enjoyed the barbecue sauce, which I believe said is whiskey infused or something like that. Really, really good burger, fresh and juicy as well. Everything, the unsweetened iced tea, the super huge pretzel, and that delicious burger came to $37.85 without gratuity. I was staying at the Tropicana this evening, so I asked for the pretzel to go because I simply couldn't finish the whole thing, and I enjoyed it later that evening. And that's pretty much it for the 2022 Atlantic City Burger Cheesesteak Patty Melt Challenge. Which one out of all 9 contenders would you like to visit the most? Is it the Yard at Bally's Hotel and Casino? Water Dog, also at Bally's Hotel and Casino, unfortunately closed now. Doherty's Steakhouse and Raw Bar at Resorts Hotel and Casino for that delicious ribeye sliced steak sandwich. The Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall for that not so well done patty melt. Mackay at Ocean Casino Resort for that Hawaiian inspired hula burger. Perhaps the barbecue burger also at Ocean Casino Resort at Wahlburgers. Perhaps the cheeseburger at Bricker's Burgers. By the way, if you pick this one, I will charge you some fees, but you won't know it until you get your receipt. Perhaps the ooey gooey cheesy oniony cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak from AC Burger Company at Harrah's Hotel and Casino. Or perhaps the Madison Square Garden Burger at Broadway Burger Bar at Tropicana Hotel and Casino. Alrighty, time to pick a winner, and I'm gonna list the top 3, in my opinion, hamburgers, cheesesteaks, or patty melts. And coming in third place is the ribeye sliced steak sandwich at Doherty's Steakhouse and Raw Bar. Now, I've eaten this sandwich several times and it's consistently delicious, and actually I can go for one right now. It's a very, very good steak sandwich. Coming in second, in my opinion, is the Madison Square Garden Burger at Broadway Burger Bar, Tropicana Hotel and Casino. It's a hefty burger, it's still cooked perfectly, well done, it's got those straw onions on top, and that barbecue sauce is something really special. And finally, the winner of the 2022 Atlantic City Burger Cheesesteak Patty Melt Competition is...
I see you shiver with anticipation.
The Hula Burger at Mackay Ocean Casino Resort. Congratulations, Hula Burger. It was a combination of that fantastic grilled pineapple slice and that spicy ginger sauce that was on top of it and that bacon, and it was just one of the most flavorful hamburgers I've had in a long time, and it certainly deserves to win this competition. However, there's a caveat. It seems since I've had this burger, Mackay has changed it substantially by replacing the grilled pineapple slice with pineapple jam and the bacon with Spam. That's right, Spam. I'm gonna try the new Hula Burger in a week or two at Mackay and see if it's an improvement or it doesn't live up to the old one. Stay tuned to the New York channel. I will bring that video to you soon. If the new Hula Burger doesn't live up to the taste of the one that was in this competition, well, the Hula Burger is gonna have to give up its title, and the title will go to the second runner-up, the Madison Square Garden Burger at Broadway Burger Bar, Tropicana. Oh my goodness, burger drama on the New York channel. Atlantic City hasn't seen this kind of drama and shock since Vanessa Williams. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.